Our world divides us, yet we are connected more than ever through technology. Disasters strike and millions are aware within minutes. Action is taken across the world. We are unified. We make change. Something happens, we react.
Hi, my name is Quincy. Today we are going to give you an update on the construction of the new New York Bridge. The new New York Bridge is designed to last up to 100 years without any major structural maintenance. The new bridge will take approximately 5 years and 2.5 months to be completed. The new bridge's construction is meant to be less noisy and have a smaller environmental impact. Let's go to Sabrina, who will be interviewing Mr. Connie Bear, who is the special advisor to the governor for the bridge project.
Sabrina, and I'm here with Mr. Connie Bear to discuss the new NY Bridge. In your last interview, you explained the step-by-step instructions for making the new NY Bridge. Which steps remain at this point?
Well, we've made a lot of progress, Sabrina. Tappan Constructors, that's the name of the firm that's out there doing the work for us. They've gotten all the pilings in the water, more than 1,000 pilings down deep into the muck below the Hudson River. And now you're actually seeing the bridge rise up out of the water. So they've kind of transitioned from underwater work to above water work, and piers that are coming up out of the water that are made of concrete and steel. And the newest thing that's going on out there is structural steel girders are being placed between the piers, and that's where the road deck will go. We'll actually start to see the beginning of the new road deck this fall, and the giant open towers, if you've seen images of the bridge, they have these huge open towers. Those will start rising this fall too. So there's a lot of progress that's been made out there, but there's still several years worth of work to be done.
I also saw from your last interview that you're creating a bike path and pedestrian lane. What are other benefits of the new bridge?
Well, the bike pedestrian path will be absolutely awesome. It's going to be like a 3-mile long park across the Hudson River, and people can walk and bike and jog and things like that. But we're also going to have a lot of things that the existing Tappan Zee Bridge doesn't have. It doesn't have things like a bike pedestrian path. It doesn't have breakdown or emergency access lanes or lanes for buses or the capability to carry trains like Metro North trains. So the new bridge is being built mass transit ready so that we can have in 2018, when the bridge is fully opened, a bus rapid transit system designed to get people out of their cars and get them here to White Plains, to the main train station. It will also have the capacity to add full Metro North trains in the future. It has the structural strength built into the bridge so that you could just connect the two bridge decks together, because we're actually building two bridges side by side. You could connect them together and the trains could go right in between. So there's a lot of advantages to this new bridge.
Wow. In particular, what are some materials that will make the new bridge last longer?
Well, we're trying to design a bridge and build a bridge that will last a minimum of 100 years before it needs major structural maintenance. This bridge is really for you and your friends and your children and your grandchildren. One of the main things they're using is galvanized steel, what's called rebar. And these are giant pieces of steel that are incredibly heavy duty. And they're putting them inside the pilings, the giant hollow steel tubes that go down into the bottom of the river to hold the bridge up. They clean the muck out of those tubes once they're put down to the bedrock, and they put these cages of rebar, which is basically galvanized steel that won't rust, down into the tubes and then fill them with concrete. So you have a very strong base for this bridge to last more than a century. Then we use the same concept for above the water. It's a combination of galvanized steel and concrete that gives you both the capacity to handle a lot of load, the weight of the bridge, and any kind of tension, any pull on the bridge. The combination of steel and concrete makes it very strong.
Wow, thank you for your time. I've learned a lot and look forward to the completion of the new NY Bridge.
Well, it'll be ready for you about the time you have your driver's license in 2018. So thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Hopefully, you have learned a lot throughout this interview. For more facts, go to www.newnewyorkbridge.com.